Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. I am the RN Genius, but you may call me Eric. And we left off right here. We just finished off the temporary librarian missions that we were given by Constance. And now we are to talk to a certain person to finish up with follow up with the main quest, Hazel. Oh, you were the ones with Tita before, no? Welcome to the Central Factory. Can I help you? We are from the Racer Guild. We'd like to meet with the factory ahead, if we may. Estelle reached into her pouch, paused for dramatic effect, then flourished the introduction note to meet the factory chief. Joshua looked stoic and tried not to roll his eyes. I see. Just a moment, please. Hazel used the intercom, keeping one wary eye on Estelle all the while. Sir, I'm terribly sorry to bother you during your... Yes, sir. The people from the Bracer Guild are... Huh? Yes, sir. Right away. Thank you for your wait. Factory Chief Murdoch will see you now. His office is upstairs on the second floor. Nice. I didn't think he'd see us so quickly. Let's not keep him waiting then. Okay. You might be able to tell this is the first video that I'm actually recording today, and thus my voice might sound a little bit off. I hope it doesn't, but it might, and I can't really do much about that. Okay, let's be real, I can do a lot about that. For example, recording something else to start out with instead of Trails in the Sky, but I'm not, because this game is better than... this game is more fun to me right now than any other game. Hey, I've been waiting for you two, Estelle and Joshua, right? Yes, it's nice to meet you, sir. We're sorry to bother you at work like this. Do not to worry. Don't worry yourselves about that. The Bracer Guild, and Cassie's in particular, have done a great deal for me in the past. It would be rude of me not to welcome his children. Huh? You know Dad? I guess you may say that. You might say that. He was my benefactor. It's no exaggeration to say that the Central Factory produces the finest ornaments in the land. Naturally, the confrontations over our craft have never really stopped. Whenever we had a problem, we'd always contact the Roland branch and have him come over. I see. That explains all the business trips then. And now my benefactor's kids come to visit me themselves. So, what can I do for you? I'm happy to help. Thanks, sir. It's kind of a long story. Joshua and Estelle explained to Murdoch about the events surrounding the mysterious Black Orbment. I see. Well then... Does he have red eyes, or is that just me? Must be just me. Would you mind if I had a look at this Orbment? Sure, no problem. Estelle produced the Black Orbment and handed it to the factory chief. Now this is certainly an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't inscribed anywhere. Caliber? You mean the numbers that are carved into an Orbment's frame? Exactly. It's almost unheard of for an Orbment to be produced without them. That's not just in liberal either. Most other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to when the Orbments were first invented 50 years ago. You don't say. Estelle took out her combat Orbment and eyeballed it suspiciously. You're right! There are numbers right there! Crazy! You mean to say that you've never noticed in all this time? Ow, hush you. But seriously, it is hard, it is really that strange. Is it really that strange for one to have no caliber on it? It's pretty much a part of the production process, and that goes for any Orbal factory. It's as if this one were a prototype or something. If so, I'd imagine it wasn't made to entertain at birthday parties, if you take my meaning. So, less with the sweet and awesome, more with the stabby hurdy? Got it. Of course, I can't say for certain without looking inside. What is it? I can't find the maintenance cover. And now that I really look at it, it has no seams to it at all. How the hell was this thing made? I don't see any way to check out the inside of it. Oh man, will it be possible to cut it open? Are you kidding? You want to cut that? What? That might work, yes, but if you want to use this thing later on, I doubt that is gonna be a good decision. But I'd hate to break just break something belonging to Cassius like that. Oh, okay. Maybe we should let that professor handle it. Oh, right, the one mentioned in the note. Yeah, he should be able to tell us something. There was a note that was included with the Orbment. Estelle showed Murdoch the note that was in the package for Cassius. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis. You wouldn't happen to know who this Professor Russell is, would you? Well, let me think. From the letter R and the people that Cassius knew, it must be Professor Russell. I thought so. Yeah, I thought so as well. That is surprising. He didn't want to talk to us back then. Who's Professor Russell? And wait a second, you know this guy? Well, I don't, but I know of him. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberal in the first place. Hey, you know your stuff, kid. As I'm sure you know, orbments were invented by Professor Epstein, and Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the orbments and his knowledge back, and that's why Liberal is a technological advanced nation. You might say that he was the father of the orbital revolution. Wow, now that is impressive. Man, I had no idea that Dad knew anyone like that. Even so, it worries me a little that you'll be letting the old prof handle this orbment. We have no idea what it is, really. Huh? Well, hard to put this. For good or ill, he's a certified genius. When he gets an idea for a new invention in his head, there's just no telling what he'll do. Much like the time when he was developing the first orbital airship. What's with a far-off look? I guess that a lot's happened. Sorry. I'm sure that he'll be able to figure this thing out. Go find him and ask him about it. It can't hurt. Thanks, Chief. Where should we go find him? Hold on a moment. Murdoch flipped the switch to the intercom. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ah, good. Actually, I've been looking for you. Sorry to bother you, but can you come here? Alright, I'll be waiting. What? Did you just call the professor or something? Oh, no. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal, so I know he can figure out something about that thing. Wow, he really must be a genius if he has a lot of stuff. Wait, then who did you call? His granddaughter. She works here at the... Of course, she had to be his granddaughter. Okay, she works here at the factory. I'm sure the child will be happy to show you the way. The child. Excuse me? What? You? Oh, Estelle and Joshua? You mean that you know each other? Yeah, we only just met a little while ago, though. So then, I guess that she's the professor's granddaughter. Exactly. Tita, I've been talking with Estelle and Joshua here. I'd like for you to show them the way to your house. To see Grandpa. Okay, I will. I appreciate it. Ah, yes. If you learn anything new, I'd love it if you came back and told me. As an engineer, I am extremely curious to know more about this. Sure thing. If you'll excuse us then. Hey, I didn't think you'd be coming. And you're even the granddaughter of the famous professor. It's no wonder that you're so comfortable with orbments. Hey, come on now.
I'm just studying under my grandpa. Oh, by the way, do you bracers have business with my grandpa?
Well, sort of. The situation is kind of complicated. We can explain everything once we see your grandfather.
Oh, okay. My house is in the southwest corner of town. Get off the escalator and go straight until you reach the south entrance. Then turn to the west and there it is.
Got it. Well, let's get moving. Okay. I have not... I like that explanation did not help me at all, but luckily I know where the house is, so yeah. But she has 2 unopened slots, and I'm gonna do exactly what you think I will do next. Come on. That one. I want to open this one first. 50. And this one 80 each. Wow, these are really cheap actually. Why would you not open them immediately? Now, quartz. Gonna remove this one. Gonna give her the EP cut 1 because I'm not gonna be using... Wait, she has Chaos Brand now. That is confusion, and now she can't confuse anymore if I give her the EP cut 1. That's fine though. I'm gonna give him EP cut 2, and he's probably gonna be able to confuse people now. EP cut 2. Oh, and clog up eggs. Yeah, that's gonna be much prettier than what I previously had. EP cut 1, all quartz, okay. Then you're gonna take a... Do I want to confuse with her or have critical hit chance? Because she's got a ranged attack and she's got a, most importantly, area of effect attack. So these will be proccing like non-stop. So if I give her something like MP3 or something, she will be able to... I should probably give her Death Blow 1. Now that I think about it. So I'll give Estelle Death Blow. I'll give Blind back to Estelle, or this, you know, it's pretty darn bad, all things considered. Okay, don't want to be changing anything about this. So still 3 black crystals, and she gets the Death Blow 1. So instant attack is possible for her, which is nice. Also, she gets Hellgate by doing this. So what other do I have? Range 1. For arts. What else do I have? EP cut. Eagle vision. If I take this away from her, like what does it do for me? It gives her the golden. So it's really good on her. If I take it away, let's see. If I take it away, she does not have a Hellgate anymore. So let's see, if I give her... I want her to have the Hellgate. Move 2, no Hellgate. This gives her a Hellgate, and this also. So if I give her EP cut 1, she even gets another attack. Okay, EP cut 1 is better on her than Eagle Vision, I feel. Okay, then Tita gets another Eagle Vision, and then we're good to go, I think. Oh, that only gives her Chaos Brand again. That's fine. I hope I'll be running around with her for a long time now. For a long time to come. Does she still have her great gun? Yes, G Impact, that was the one. That was the one. Oh my god, I got a heart attack for a second there. Long barrel, of course. No. Long barrel. Why do I say of course? Well, range +2 increases the firing range of mobile guns and cannons. I mean, who else would you give this? Please. Prevent sleep, blind, faint, sleepy faint. I think I want to give her the crest. That. Ah, yeah, sure. It's not bad. Okay, let's hope that will work out and doesn't get reset soon. Because I'm pretty strong right now with her. Like, really strong. Okay, the Death Blow one. That's gonna be funny though. Like you're gonna see what havoc that will reach. I don't know. Okay. Hey, old man.
Hey, this is my house.
Wow, nice place. It's not like we've never been here before. Professor Russell's here? Probably just through that door, just like he was back then.
No, I think he's in the workshop.
Through this door. We should go and say hi then. Nope. Not here anymore. You locked yourself in the locker. Actually, that is not a locker at all. What are you doing?
I'm home, Grandpa.
Okay, maybe this way. Oh, so this is the professor. Nice to meet you. My name is Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. We actually came to get your expert opinion on... Got it! I did it! It's finally complete! That's right! Who's the man? I'm the man! Yes, I should start testing it at once! Ouch! Ah, what the hell?
I'm sorry, Estelle. Grandpa kind of goes in a trance when he's working and he doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he's just finishing up the device he's been working on for the past few days.
Ah, I see. He really is something. Yeah, oh, he's something, alright.
I'm so embarrassed.
Can I steal this thing, though? Nope, can't. Dude. Did you just put some kind of fossil into the machine? What is that?
Grandpa, there are some people here who need to talk to you.
Oh, Tita, you've come at just the right time. I need your help with compiling the data from these tests.
But Grandpa...
This new invention will actually block a biosensor's orbment detection faculties. Block a biosensor orbment's detection faculties. It emits a unique orbital force field that deflects the energy that a biosensor sends out when it scans.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Since when do I overstate my own accomplishments? Now, come on, we've got testing to do.
Right.
Professor Russell and Tita began working with some complex-looking equipment. Hey now. Never mind, Estelle. I think we should just let them for a while.
Hey, you with the black hair.
Who? Me?
Who else? On the upstairs bookcase is a notebook titled Orbital Energy as Applied to Force Fields. Go get it. Go on, be quick about it.
Alright. Wait, Joshua?
Hey, young lady, you with the antenna hair.
Antenna? Dude, I'm a bracer. I've got a big stick and you're gonna have it to your face if you don't. Antenna? Oh no, you didn't.
Quit farting around and make some coffee.
Why should I have to make you coffee?
I take it black, by the way. I want it clear as mud.
You're not hearing a word I say. Whatever.
Yep, perfect. All set up, Grandpa.
Just as fast as ever.
Oh, where did Estelle and Joshua go?
Who? Come to think of it, I do vaguely recall a couple of young folks. Murdoch sent along some fresh faces then, I presume.
Grandpa.
And so Estelle and Joshua inadvertently wound up as assistants in the experiment. After many small but relatively harmless explosions and some singeing of the eyebrows, the day gave way to evening.
Sorry about that. I just assumed you were both new employees at the central factory, so it's only natural that you wound up being drafted as assistants.
This is no laughing matter. I'm glad I still have my eyebrows. Especially since the only thing you had me helping with was making coffee. Girls can make can bang metal part together. Too, old man. Relax, Estelle. We got some valuable experience out of the deal in the end. How often does one get to participate in startup tests on a brand new type of Orbment after all?
Well, now you're a bright lad then, aren't you? Want to give up this bracer nonsense and start in the field of orbital engineering?
Grandpa, I'm really sorry, guys. I think I got caught up in the moment, too.
You don't need to apologize, sweetie. But I hope the father of the orbital revolution was going to be some really amazing man. Not some old fart with attention deficit issues.
Please, you're too kind. Moving on. So, I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius. That's quite the surprise.
So, you really do know our dad?
Yes, from way back when. I've known him since his army days, some 20 years ago or so.
I've met him too. He had the really nice mustache, right?
Well, I don't know if I'd call it nice so much as suspicious looking. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like we'll be safe in trusting you. Know what with Professor Russell after all. Yes, I have to agree.
Huh?
What are you talking about? And what was it you wanted my help with?
Well, Estelle explained to the professor the whole sequence of events surrounding the Black Orbment.
I see.
Wow, a pitch black Orbment.
Yes, most intriguing, and with no inscribed caliber or seams. Look at that frame, too.
Professor Russell produced a cutting tool from his belt. Without a word, he pushed the blade's edge against the outer shell of the Orbment. Wait, what are you doing? It's a special alloy steel cutter.
Just as I thought. Here, take a look.
Okay. Estelle, Joshua, and Tita peered intently at the Black Orbment.
Huh? There's not even a scratch.
Huh.
The frame is made of some type of metal that I've never before encountered. Opening it up for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think.
That's just crazy. If we can't find some way to open it, we'll be right back to square one.
Well, I can certainly spend some time on trying. But first, I think that maybe we should put it under a measurement scan.
A what now?
That huge piece of equipment you saw when we were working on the experiment. It can gauge orbital energy activity in real time.
You're making my head hurt with your techno-babble. Just tell me what using that thing'll accomplish.
To put it in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see what this Orbment does. We won't be able to draw any definite conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring, but it's a start.
And that should give us a major clue.
Indeed. So, without further ado...
Grandpa, shouldn't we have lunch first?
Sure.
Stella and Joshua, you're both welcome to join us. I can't promise it'll be anything special, though.
Sounds great to me. We'll even help with prep.
All right, come on then. I've got a bit to do while lunch is prepared.
No, I want to see it too. No fear working when I'm not around.
My house, my rules.
What is up with these two? Now I see where she gets it.
Now if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Estelle, if you'll put the Orbment on the stand.
Okay. Like this?
Yes, thank you. Are you ready, Tita?
All set.
Good, good. Now commencing the orbital force measurement test on the Black Orbment.
Black Orbment. So that's going to be the official name after all? But using it officially is so boring and simple. Why not do something cool like Dark Thingy of Impeding Doom?
No, simple is best. Anything longer than Black Orbment would just be annoying to say.
Fidget, fidget.
Fidget, fidget? What does that mean? Ah, look at her. She's all anxious to start.
Huh? Oh, hehehe.
Alright, let's begin. Tita, if you'll activate the scanner, please.
Okay.
It's totally gonna destroy that thing, isn't it? Oh well.
Output set at 45. Put all measuring equipment on standby.
Roger. Done. All measuring equipment is calibrated.
Okay, from here on out, it's the real deal. Since no direct input or output was detected, all we can do is measure how the central crystal circuit responds. Now, let's see how much this contraption is really worth.
You are sure in a good mood.
And click.
Neat. It's all glowing and stuff. I get it. It's putting a major strain on the crystal circuit.
There. Tita, any readings?
Yes, but they're kind of weird. The tachometer needle's shaking like crazy. Now it's spinning around the dial.
What?
Goodbye, machine. Oh.
What's going on here?
Joshua, it's the same black light from before.
What?
Oh, goodbye, energy. We didn't need you anyway. Yeah. That's about what I was expecting would happen. Well, okay, at least the thing didn't explode. Come on. Ooh, the escalator stopped. Huh? What's this nonsense all about? Where did my light go?
No, the escalator.
Grandpa, it won't take much more of this. We have to shut it down.
Don't you dare. Just a little longer and we'll have something.
Wait a second, all the lights in town are going out.
Huh?
What in? I have no choice then. Terminating the experience. Experiment.
Oh, they're back on.
Let's see the readout. Nothing. It didn't record anything. And the only thing that kept working was the scanner on which the Black Orbment sat. But even that... Well, as for everything else...
Good. It looks like the experiment's finished. How's it outside? Fine, all the lights are back, like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking, though. Okay. But just what the hell was all that?
That was what I would dub the orbital shutdown phenomenon.
The what now? You mean how everything inside all the orbments just stopped working all at once?
So the Black Orbment did this?
Yes, I have no doubt. But I would never have dared to guess that its effect would be so extensive. There's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting, most interesting indeed.
Only you would think causing a blackout over an entire city is interesting.
Professor! Ah, Murdoch, just the man I wanted to see.
The feeling is not mutual. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. What the hell were you up to that would cause all the power downtown to go out?
How rude. It's not even my fault this time. See that there? That's the black orbment, and it caused this.
Is that the... Okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, then it's genuine accentuation then it is genuine extenuating circumstances. But it still means that it was your fault. Ah, nuts. You got me. That's it? You're just okay again? Are they always like this?
This is so embarrassing.
And so the first day in size kept everyone busy. Due to how late it was, Estelle and Joshua stayed at the lab for the night. Man, yesterday was such a crazy day. I was surprised enough at the town, but I really wasn't expecting to deal with anything like that. No kidding. But back on the subject of the black orbment, it's much more powerful than I'd ever imagined possible. Yeah, what's the prof gonna do now that his equipment's all gone all curvely?
Good morning, guys.
Morning, Tita. Good morning. Quite a big day yesterday.
Hey, no kidding. Did you guys sleep okay?
Yeah, like babies. Is the professor already up?
Oh, he left for the central factory early this morning. He said something about how he was going to expose all the black orbment secrets.
Wow. Looks like getting roared at over and over by the factory chief yesterday didn't even put a dent in him. We really appreciate both of you taking the time just to look over something a couple of relative strangers brought you.
Oh, it's really fine. Grandpa's investigating it out of pure curiosity more than anything. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do?
Naturally, we'll be coming with you. I want to know what's really going on with that orbit too. Maybe there is something we can do to help.
Yay! Then you can come with me. Uh-oh, I almost forgot the soup. Just a second, you two. I'll bring you breakfast as soon as I make sure it's edible and not on fire.
I guess that's what that smell is. But man, what a cutie. I wish we could take her back with us to Roland. She could be like a pet, cheering us up whenever we're feeling down. That's kind of creepy, Estelle. And now that we've had a good breakfast after the central factory. Before we do that, I'd like to check in at the guild. I think it might be best to report on what's happened yesterday, just to be on the safe side. Well, okay. Hey Tita, would you mind if we stop by there on our way?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, but before we go ahead, as she said, I will have to thank you for watching this episode, and I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. So, until next time, bye bye.